Greetings and welcome to the 21st episode of the Reconnect podcast and TV show. Today we have the distinguished guest, Mamoshoeshoe Matiea. Greetings and welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Can you share your journey from Kalong up until Wellington?
From where I come from and up to here.
Yeah.
Yes, I was attending school at Holy Cross High School. And then after completing my high school, I went to train as a nurse. Then after training as a nurse at Scott Hospital, then I decided to further my studies. I wanted to do a degree in nursing because actually my wish was to have own my own clinic. Then I went to University of Free State where I continued my studies as a professional nurse. And then from the University of Free State, I worked at Mediclinic, we were supposed to work there before I could start with my outreach or doing the community work. So I worked in Mediclinic in 2011, 2010, 2011, I worked at Mediclinic. From Mediclinic, I went to Ladybrand, where I was employed by the Ladybrand municipality, working as a professional nurse, taking care of the others at an old age home. It was called Lydia Old Age Home. Then I worked there from 2011, 2012. Then from 2012, I had so many off days. We were changing off days with another sister, So after, when she was off, she would go there and take care. But taking care of the others doesn't mean I was just sitting there. We were taking care of their health and everything that was applying to them. Then from there, with each and every week when I was off, I started coming here because I saw that this week I wouldn't spend a week sitting here and doing nothing. That's when I started my clinic. I started working in a clinic here. When I'm off in Nedbank, I was coming here and then trying to see some clients, some patients. And it worked very well until I noticed I need to build my own clinic. Then I decided to leave Ladybrand and come and work here.
This episode is brought to you by Njays Family Restaurant, your go-to family spot nestled in Masuru West, Lesotho, serving up smiles and delicious bites for all ages. Visit Njays Family Restaurant today. What is the name of the clinic for?
The clinic here, The clinic is Sidibengal Center. Yeah, this is the Sidibengal Center.
What were some of the challenges you faced along the way?
In regards to the clinic,
yes.
Well, when there were so many challenges. When I started opening the clinic, I was not here. I hired a building over there, just next to Thapelo building, just on top of the Sidibeng. Don't forget. I don't remember the name Sidibeng, but it's still called Sidibeng. So I had a building there. The building has been there for so many years and it wasn't used. Then I decided to meet with the owners of the clinic, and Mema Malebane, the king of Hospital, the chief of Hospital, as the one who was also involved in the ownership of the clinic, of the building. Then I owned the clinic. I hired the clinic from that time and up until 2016 when I started coming here. I started building this one in 2016. In 2017 I started here. So many challenges. I met so many challenges when I started working there. Did you hear I said I started in South Africa? Yes. I worked at Mediclinic in South Africa, and then I worked from Mediclinic. I went to Ladybrand. People were, I'm not going to mention the names, but people were fighting, especially some of the employees from South Hospital. They were saying I'm employed here, I'm working here, I got a site here, I'm not in citizenship of Lesotho. That was one of the most bad challenges. And then I was invited to some of the meetings in the hospital. like primary health care. My focus is primary health care. So we were attending some of the meetings there, and then in the meetings they were asking so many questions: where do I come from? I cannot open a clinic here. Some Basotho are here, and I got a site, and I paid Jojo for the site. I don't know how to call Jojo for the site, and most of the bad challenges that I made, I don't have that book here. Most of the patients who were coming here, I was writing their information in the book, in their green booklets. That was the bad challenge, because every person who had to come here, who had been here, when she goes to the hospital, he or she goes to the hospital, she was being chased out. Because I used to stamp. I have the stamp for the City Health Center stamp, so I used to put this to put a stamp on the books, and then when she gets there, I don't know, it's the OP, the outpatient department, where they were kicked out, go there, because you have a lot of money, you cannot come here. That was the worst challenge that I ever met. But fortunately, it didn't stop the people from coming to the clinic, because I had to design my own booklet, which was written in City Center. So I had to give everyone who was attending that booklet. So I thought the booklet was being used by only us, but unfortunately, people still went there at the hospital with the booklet that was written in City Center. So that was the worst challenge. Most of the patients really declined to come here because they were being insulted, which was what I didn't like. They were not being held well. So it gave me worst problem when I was supposed to refer a patient. Because some of the patients, I cannot see them here. I had to refer them to the hospital. So I wouldn't refer patients to the hospital because of that problem. But fortunately, there was a doctor in the hospital. She left, unfortunately. She's the one who addressed it to the meeting when we attended the meeting, and she said, please, nobody is supposed to chase the patient. When a patient is allowed to go wherever she wants to go. That was it. Why it declined until now. People have accepted that City Center is an existing clinic. And the report, like you see this, I'm still filling the report. Statistics, I still taking the statistics to hospital, which is what is required by the Ministry of Health. So now, really, I don't have any problems. Unless there are some patients who still fear that. But otherwise, no one now is really against us.
Visit TM Properties and Real Estate Investment Company. They are located at Medcash Complex. Their services include property evaluation, site inspection, property survey, property investments, property management, property rentals. They buy and sell property. Visit today. Wow. What advice can you give to young people who are in health?
Yes, that is the best one. I've hired one of them. She's an assistant nurse. She's so excited to be here. This is the very best challenge, because they are being sent out to practice before they can get they can be employed. And the worst challenge for them is that there are no vacancies right now, and they have to work just to volunteer. So most of them are coming here to volunteer, but unfortunately our clinic is so small, we cannot accommodate all of them. But it is the best one for their training, and after their training they can come here and get the practice, so that if they want to further their studies, they can they can be well equipped with whatever we're doing here, because we do almost everything. we do is outpatient department. We see adults, we see young people, we see children. Unfortunately, we don't have immunizations right now. We are trying to build a maternity here. This is where I'm planning that all of them, not all of them anyway, but most of them can come here for practice and get some pocket money for them.
Looking for fast, reliable internet? Visit Jenny Internet Lesotho today.
What can you say to parents, batswadi ba nang le bana ba ntse ba le bo high school ba dikolong, if ba batla ho etsa profession enana ho etsa kapa ho into health?
You mean a challenge? It's not a challenge, encouragement. Advice. Well, I think I would really advise them to go for health. I forgot to share with you the reason why I came here. I left South Africa, where there's a lot of so there was a lot of money. Can you imagine from Mediclinic to old age home, and from old age home to come to Lesotho? I even applied here before I started. I sent my application to Ministry of Health, and I was not employed. So this is another advice to our parents, to the parents. Please advise your kids to go for health. There's a lot of shortage in health. There's one lady who comes here to assess us every month. She's an employee of the government, from the government Ministry of Health, and she's from Marcelo. She works under, she's a head of all the DHMTs. There's an office that is called the DHMT in front of police station, just in front of police station, next to, opposite of police station, on the left side when you go to town. So that lady comes here and assess us every quarter. She's the one actually who encouraged me to build the maternity. You know why she encouraged me? She told me these young ladies are putting on nails, long nails. Seriously, when you are a midwife, you don't need to put on nails, because you do so many things in there. So many things in there that really we cannot manage to do with the big nails. So I want to encourage the parents to please persuade their children to go nursing, and maybe there will be students or there will be nurses who will understand what nursing is, because you cannot have nurse as a nurse and attend clients well with the big nurse. That is the most challenging thing that I'm saying now. And so I want to encourage them, because there's a very bad shortage in nursing, because most of them, but now they are going overseas. So Lesotho still remains without good qualified nurses, because they want money. And there's not enough money. There is not enough money. And I want to tell the parents that if your child becomes a nurse, don't expect too much money, not from our government, from Lesotho. Just we're not devoted to the job. Now I love my job. Yes, I really love my job. I love patients. I love them so much. So I'm not here for money. Now we see people who are looking after money. Yes, money we need it, because I buy some medications with the money and supply the medication to the clients. So please, parents must encourage their children to go for nursing. It will be easy, because what I did, I started as a nursing assistant, and I went up to as far as being a professional nurse to South Africa. So they must not get discouraged that child is not accepted at Roma, child is not accepted at Manutu Hospital or any other hospital where they are being trained as general nurses. So a child can go as far as going to Muscat Hospital, doing nursing assistant. Start from there and then go further.
Oh. O ka reng ho manese kapa batho ba batlang ho qala ditleliniking advice o ka ba fa yona?
Ke ba advice haholo ntate, because ha ke tla bula clinic ena, my mother died at the queue in the hospital, in the hospital. That was my big challenge. That because because there were so many people there queuing to be seen by the doctor, and some of them are very ill to wait there. So my mother passed away early morning queue. That's when I decided to help the hospital. The doctors are so busy and they get tired, so all of us people who want to open their clinics must go as far as open their clinics so that we can help other clients. It's true we are a bit expensive because we buy medications, but now they're just getting the medications free from the hospital. But please, as far as health is concerned, people should not worry about the money. They must worry about their health. So I would really encourage, if there can be another one here, someone who opens, a clinic that is legal. Because there are so many illegal clinics in Kukum, and those ones are not okay. There are so many ways to open the clinic. You must have a license, be licensed with the Nursing Council, be licensed with the Ministry of Health, which is what I have. So they must try by all means to open their own clinics. It's not difficult. But we will be helping people who are suffering.
Well, the patients that can identify clinic legally wrong, or can hands away out and as well, cuckoo, you are such a holy legal.
What's up, identify?
But that's about wrong, holy in
this one is not illegal. This is not legal. All right, like I said, in the Ministry of Health. Actually, they are I can say, but they are the ones who told me that I should not worry about the clinics. They are still going to deal with them. So I know they are not legal, because when is the clinic is legal, you must have this statistics of supply to the clinics. You must have the other one reported every day. So clinic, yes, I think is not legal because the government doesn't consider it. Government team or tweak it and that should have the license. The license proves. It should be licensed with the Ministry of Health, licensed with the Nursing Council. That's the legal clinic.
Wow.
And it has to be recognized by the district, this DHMT that is in the area. So when I say DHMT in Laulang, hospital. So the thing that the DHMT doesn't know is not a legal one.
Wow. Processes of registration in
they are not difficult as long as you've got everything that is needed. Process that clinic, you will just go to the Nursing Council. So we will start with the Nursing Council because we must have a license from the Nursing Council, a valid, because we renew our membership every year. That license. Nursing Council, we are ministry. How that of my license, Nursing Council. Then you take your certificate and you go to the Ministry of Health, woman. Then they will register you. We pay that amount, 740 each year. For now, it's a little like so now. Register but we pay our membership with the Nursing Council and our membership with the Ministry of Health as well. So, so those are some of the challenges that because they think the money is too much. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Well, I thank you so much for being here. And I think you are going to expose us as the best clinic ever. And I'm sorry I didn't show up yesterday. I had so many challenges. But thank you so much for being here. And may God keep you and may God bless you and keep on blessing us. This is a challenge to me now. And I think I need to uplift my standard. This is just not just an interview. It's going to lead me somewhere, I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.